These terms for these tools, burn tool and dodge tool, relate specifically to traditional darkroom photography on film. That's where those words come from. It used to be that after you took a photograph and you had your negative, you would then make a print in the darkroom with an enlarger that shines light down onto a piece of photosensitive paper. And often a scene would have too much dynamic range, meaning very bright highlights, deep shadows. And so, in order to expose the print evenly and get the sort of range of values that the photographer was looking for, they would use techniques called dodging and burning to locally manipulate the exposure happening on that photosensitive paper. And the process of it really is, moving your hands around in front of the light shining down on the paper, or covering things up with a card or a stencil so that you can dodge light hitting the paper in some areas because you want it to be, you know, not as hit by the light. In other areas, you want to burn where you add more exposure to selected areas and let more light fall onto it. But a very sort of subtle, continuous motion, moving around as you do it to avoid haloing and harsh edges of the light hitting the paper in a concentrated area too much, essentially. And so we use these tools in Photoshop very much the same way. They're treated like brushes. You use them with soft edges, you move them around in sort of local areas. And it's really just a process of sort of sculpting with light. And it has that origin in traditional photography.